Good morning, everyone. This is 7:30 a.m. of 22nd January 2021, Friday, and we are going to analyze the Nifty and Bank Nifty charts for today's possibilities. Yesterday, as we can see, in the second half, there was a very sharp downfall that started at 13:30 after the European markets opened negative, and it was so sharp that the Nifty moved from 14,753 to 14,520, so about 250 to 70 points. And the Bank Nifty moved about uh, let's see the Bank Nifty, as we can see, 32,900 to 32. So 900 points fall on the Bank Nifty and a 270 points fall on the Nifty. So on the Nifty spot, as we can see, we had been on the daily chart, it will be very clearly visible. From the last 2 days, that is 19th and 20th, we were actually gaining, and uh, we were moving towards the upside. And if we check the low that we had made on 18th, it was 14,222, and the high that we made yesterday is 14,753. So if we check, uh, say for example, the Fibonacci retracement for this, we have came up about 50%, not more than that, just above it. So the yesterday's retracement can be considered normal technically. It hasn't crossed below the 50% retracement on the Fibonacci retracement. So, this means that the sentiments are still under control, and FIIs could still continue onto their buying journey. So we see the same. Yesterday, FIIs actually bought that dip, and they bought it aggressively uh, with a net buying of 1614 crores. And the DIIs, they were net sellers. Again, they too sold it aggressively. So the stand is still the same. The FIIs are continuing their buying. The DIIs are continuing the opposite of what FII does. They are net sellers. This is about the Nifty. On the global markets, we see the European markets yesterday closed negative. So this was the trigger from where the Nifty started its fall. The European markets were very weak. They opened weak. And the US markets yesterday have closed positive towards the end of the day. The important thing that we have to see on the Nifty, this fall was not this this was a very sharp fall, and this fall was not seen on the European markets as well as US markets, but it was only on the Indian markets. There was fall in the European markets, but that was not much. The opening itself was kind of negative. So the US markets yesterday have closed positive. The Dow Jones currently is indicating a bearish move. Even the Nasdaq futures as well. These are futures of Dow Jones and Nasdaq. So they are indicating some bearish move here. The global indices show that the Asian markets have opened mixed for today. Jakarta and Kospi, the Kospi gives very violent moves, and the Jakarta is always opposite to what the other markets trade. So if all other markets are negative, Jakarta trades positive. So that's the significance of what Jakarta composite is. what I have observed from few days. But ignoring those, the sentiments are overall bearish as of now, and it is going to be just a 17-point lower opening for Indian markets, but still it is above 14,600, a psychological level, and I'm expecting that due to the FIIs buying and we being technically higher above the 50% retracement on the Nifty futures chart, we see that we have also recovered about 50% of what was lost yesterday in the yesterday's session itself. So with that in mind, I'm expecting it to slowly recover towards the upside or consolidate a bit in the today's session, considering that this is Friday. So this is PDH, the previous day high, and this is previous day low. So today, once the markets open, say they open at the same level or little lower, what we need to observe is whether the markets get any kind of say, for example, if there is any kind of support that we expect in this zone. So if it happens, then if this particular zone gets broken on the upside, we're going to see more upside, and if gets broken on the downside, with this wick, it looks like there has been a lot of buying that happened, and it is evident that with the data, the FIIs are the ones who bought this dip. So it is highly unlikely for it to break the lower side of this. So this is the PDL, previous day low. I'm expecting it to open little lower, go little down, but again recover towards the upside. So this is what I am expecting it for today. As I explained, it can open here, go little down, but ultimately recover towards the end of the day. So we are going to close. We might not cross the all-time highs again today, but we are going to uh, go towards the all-time high. On the Bank Nifty, um, it is like it is very weak. We sorry, the Bank Nifty fell more than 50% of the Fibonacci retracement. As we already know, it has been weak, and there has been a bit of recovery, a recovery of about maybe not 50%, but just one third of what was lost yesterday. So again here, just like what we are expecting on the Nifty, we are going to open little lower, not much, but we are going to recover uh, to claim the higher side again. So that is the expectation on the Bank Nifty. So we are going to open somewhere here, but maybe go down little and try to recover. So this is the expectation for today. Take care, trade well, trade with proper position size and stop loss. And this is Friday, so do not be very much aggressive. Do not create any overnight positions for Monday because the markets are highly volatile and unpredictable. So do not get into uncertainty because these are all-time highs and markets can take any side. So it is better to stay or make your trades intraday and stick with it. Subscribe the channel for similar views and stay updated. Like the video if you liked it. Let me know if there are any suggestions to add. And that's it for today. Take care, trade well. Bye. To make sure that you do not miss out on the similar interesting videos on markets and trading, subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the bell icon.